this week. The journey of the Duchess continues against one of the best wrestlers in the world, ALEAH James, in a Spartan Medallion match. Shane Hook cashes in his trifecta of medallions and challenges Joseph Connors for the Spinebuster Underground Championship. Well, hello there! Thank you very much for joining us once again, Connor Bailey with Lucy Simons. We have got the return of ALEAH James.
Back again. Trying to get my medallion. I lost it, but that's okay.
As mentioned by ALEAH, she is currently medallionless after what was, Lucy, a very physical match with Kanji.
Yeah, that was a fantastic match. Everyone should go and watch that if they haven't already. And, well, I mean, you already know the result. We know that Kanji won, which is why ALEAH doesn't have a medallion. And she's looking to start fresh here.
Looking to start afresh. And she is on the same footing as someone who is looking for their very first medallion. It is, of course, the Duchess.
One of the top favourites here in Spinebuster.
Is it time? Is it my time for a win? I don't know. We'll see.
The journey of the Duchess has been a long one. She has taken on some of the very best in wrestling today. And Lucy, you know what? Each time she has been closer and closer to a result. And today, it could be the day.
100%. I mean, she's really not had it easy, and you really shouldn't underestimate the Duchess. She might not have a win, and she doesn't have a medallion, but she's put on bloody brilliant matches and held her own against legends of British women's wrestling. Lana Austin, Rio, Hollie Hudson, Chantel Jordan, Danny Luna. What a list. What a roster of women that is to learn from and to be opposite the ring from. And the Duchess just keeps on getting better and better. And you're right, this could be her chance to finally pick up a medallion, but again, she's facing off with another legend in ALEAH James.
Immediately, close between the two, and first takedown goes to the Duchess. A strong start, and putting ALEAH down with that armbar. Obviously, give us a subscribe, give us a cheeky like. And we'll see if the Duchess can finally get that elusive medallion that she's been working on. But as you said, Lucy, ALEAH James, this is going to be a very, very tough challenge for the Duchess. But immediately, seemingly getting James in control with that wrist lock there.
Yeah, the Duchess is showing off her technical prowess. But look at ALEAH James. I mean, so smooth inside the ring, so impactful. All that experience coming to the fore right now.
Whether it's NXT UK, whether it's AEW, whether it's Ring of Honor, ALEAH James has got a resume and a half. The experience factor certainly going to ALEAH James. Double knees, bulldog, follow-up. First cover attempt by ALEAH James. Strong 2 count. And of course, for ALEAH, this has all been part of the grind aspect. Losing a medallion, having to rebuild. We say it time and again. It hasn't a physical aspect, but a mental aspect, needing to rebuild all over again.
Yeah, and you know, that could be the difference maker in this match, because the Duchess is very much used to that, and she has bounced back many times, and it's who can adapt better to that. ALEAH James came into this with a smile on her face. She seemed very positive, but who knows how that might be affecting her.
Big boot from Duchess, creating space. ALEAH James ducks that line. Crossbody caught! Big display of power from the Duchess. And just slamming James to the ground, but taking a little bit too much time, I would say. And this is the thing, we have all the positive accolades and compliments for the Duchess, but at the end of the day, experience factor, we're seeing that with that hesitation to go into that cover.
Oh, and no hesitation there.
Bob, the big jumping enziguri though from the Duchess, looking to capitalise against ALEAH James. Maybe going for that suplex once again. Hits it.
Wow, the strength of the Duchess is really evident right now. And she's showing a new level of aggression that has certainly developed so far since we first saw her here in Spinebuster.
Absolutely.
ALEAH James there says, absolutely not, I'm not walking into that one.
And that's a and this is the idea for ALEAH James. Wow, caught with that double drop kick though. But again, Duchess a little bit too long into that. And Lucy, I think the Duchess has learned so much. She has learned so much. But when you're going up with someone as experienced as ALEAH James, every second counts. You can't wait. You need to capitalise.
Yeah, 100%. And we saw that there when ALEAH James just stayed in the corner, refused to come towards the Duchess because she could see what the Duchess was lining up. And that's the slight difference between them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Adds an experience factor. But full Nelson in from the Duchess. James nowhere near the ropes. Managing to get a strong base. And pushes Duchess into that corner, but still cinched in. This is a fantastic power display from the Duchess. Let alone the first victory, a victory by passing out ALEAH James. That would be a victory and a half for her. But once again, veteran instincts, ring awareness.
Wow.
But this is a new aggression from the Duchess. This is renewed tenacity from her.
Yeah, she's been relentless. That refusal to give up that we've seen from her many times, but now there's not much she can do about those elbow strikes.
James ducks that line. Big forearm smash from ALEAH James. And again. Ducks another line from the Duchess and hits that crossbody. Using the ropes to immediately get up. That's the ring awareness of James. Kick. Caught. Whoa. Ducked initially. Caught that time. James with a fisherman's hook. What a bridge on that fisherman suplex, but only a 2.
Wow, the explosiveness of ALEAH James's offense, the speed, the agility. This is the type of thing that's made her so successful in her career, and she is still herself an incredibly young competitor.
James looking to implant Duchess, didn't quite it. Teardrop suplex, hits it.
Oh, this could be it.
Duchess into that cover, but once again, only a 2.
That's a powerful kick out from ALEAH James. She's defiantly saying, I'm still in this, I'm still fighting for this medallion.
But that 2 is edging closer and closer to a 3. Double underhook, but James holding onto the legs of the Duchess. Duchess has got the height and power advantage, but James doing everything in her power. Jawbreaker gets a little bit of space, and Duchess gets caught.
Oh, she's out of it.
And ALEAH James DDT onto the Duchess, implants her. ALEAH James hooks the leg and has a medallion regained. Lucy, out of all the matches we've seen from the Duchess, I think that's been the closest one thus far.
Well, I think that was her strongest performance yet. It was incredibly equally matched right up until the very end. I couldn't pick a winner. It was just ALEAH James had that little bit of edge with the explosiveness and decisiveness of her actions.
But once again, respect shown by ALEAH James, and it's a lesson learned for the Duchess. The lessons continue to be learned, and you would think, Lucy, somehow, some way, one day, there will be a medallion around the neck of the Duchess. But for now, it's ALEAH James' victory, who is back on the board. Check out the merch of your Spinebuster No Limits champion, Millie Mckenzie, at milliemckenzie.bigcartel.com.
Back here after my match with ALEAH James, and whilst I didn't win, I feel like I've taken away so much, like I have with every other opponent. I am growing as a wrestler every single...
Jesus Christ. Wrestler! Yes! Yeah, I mean, thank you. Oh, not really, are you? Are you? What? Because I keep seeing you losing every time. What are you even talking about? But, I got a plan for you. Because I need to win one more medallion. And I see that you're an easy win. So, what do you say? Tough girl. Me and you, next show. Do your worst. Ooh, I'm frightened.
Spinebuster Media is committed to keeping our content on YouTube and not behind a paywall. This is for your enjoyment and to create a platform for up-and-coming talent to show what they are truly capable of. We do not receive any funding or help financially when it comes to this project. If you enjoy what you watch, please consider donating via the Super Thanks on this video. All money we receive from Super Thanks goes towards creating more content and more matches for this channel. Thank you very much for supporting Spinebuster Media.
I am Millie Mckenzie, and I also am the No Limits champion. And do you know what? I will defend this championship anytime, any place, in front of fans, in front of no fans, underground, overground, you tell me. I am a fighting champion, and I will take on anyone. Anyone? Oh God, not you! Anyone? Christ. You say, did I hear anyone? Because you know what? I would love, would you, to take that from you? Wow, I would. Maybe I might give you a chance. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, see you in the ring.
Next week, the Duchess still looks for her very first medallion as she goes up against raging Claudia Bradstone in a 10-minute time limit match for a Kronos medallion. Two of the very best battle it out as ALEAH James takes on the Spinebuster No Limits champion Millie Mckenzie in her very first title defense. No one has personified the ethos and spirit of the grind more than Shane Hook. Beginning his journey with his tag team partner and friend Leon Cage, it was a bad start for Hook as Rising Tide lost out on the Cerberus medallion to EM0. Not to be deterred, Hook outlasted an army of other wrestlers and obtained the Cerberus medallion in the Sudden Death Rumble. Although on track for a Spartan medallion against Rhiannon Jade, it was the envy and spite of Nathan Angel that put a momentary stop to Shane Hook's journey.
Nathan Angel, I can think of no better way for Shane Hook to get a bronze medallion than to beat you.
Hook secured himself the second Spartan medallion. The weight of that tag team loss, however, weighed heavy on the soul of Hook. And in an act of friendship and redemption, Rising Tide went out to claim a Cerberus medallion for Leon Cage. With nothing to gain for himself, Hook laid it all on the line for his friend, and in the end Rising Tide put any doubts to bed, with both members now holding a gold Cerberus medallion. One final step remained, finding the spirit, strength and heart. Hook overcame ruthless Rob Drake within 10 minutes to obtain a Kronos medallion, and now challenges the Spinebuster Underground champion Joseph Connors. Will the tyrannical reign of Connors be taken by the tide? Or will Shane Hook, like all others before him, bow before the King of the Underground? Hello everyone, we are here for the Spinebuster Underground Championship match. Your challenger, a man who has progressed all the way through the grind, Shane Hook.
Shane Hook most recently defeated Rob Drake. He's also defeated Nathan Angel, and he won the Sudden Death Rumble as well to earn that gold medallion.
New champ, Joseph Connors, say goodbye to your belt.
Fighting words there for Joseph Connors. Shane Hook coming into this huge opportunity, incredibly confident, and there's no doubt this is the biggest opportunity of this man's young career.
There has been roadblock after roadblock for Shane Hook. The man has been on the high tide, but he is facing your reigning, defending Spinebuster Underground champion. He is the self-proclaimed King of the Underground, Joseph Connors.
Look at the way he's sauntering down to the ring. Doesn't even seem bothered by this challenge.
The man who never lacks for confidence, never lacks for cunning. The King of the Underground himself, laying the challenge to young Shane Hook. He has defeated Tyler Owens.
I'm talking to you. I want you to really look at this, because one day you may have plenty of these, but today is not your day. So let him show. Let him have a look. Have a look, Shane.
He has defeated Elijah, but will he be able to defeat Shane Hook?
I don't know if you are. I don't know if you are. Catch that face.
And Lucy, immediately, Joseph Connors, the mind games are being done on Shane Hook.
Yeah, you're right, Connor, but I'll tell you what, something really interesting there that Joseph Connors has said. He said, Shane Hook, take a good look at this, because one day you might have plenty of these, but today is not that day. Joseph Connors there acknowledging, I think, the talent of Shane Hook with that little comment. You know, he can appreciate that this wrestler has a strong career, a strong, bright future in front of him. Cover there. That's significant, I think.
I think you're 100% right there, Lucy. And getting any sort of compliment from Joseph Connors is a challenge, but we've said it before, Joseph Connors holds onto that title with an iron grip. He is not going to let Shane Hook take that from him. And there have been, rumours and accusations that, obviously conspicuous by his actions, Joseph Connors relies on his bread for better teammates Riley Nova to lend assistance. But we've seen Joseph Connors defeat Elijah all by himself. And that is going to do a wealth of confidence for the champion, who is just toying with Shane Hook at the moment. We've seen Shane Hook, as Joseph goes into this cover there, Shane Hook managing to break out. Shane Hook, as you alluded to, Lucy, he's defeated Nathan Angel. He's defeated Rob Drake, two very physically imposing men. But I would argue he has faced no one as cunning as Joseph Connors.
That's absolutely right. And, yes, he's had Riley Nova in his corner a lot, but like you said, the last time we saw Joseph Connors in action with that title on the line, Riley Nova was not involved. He did that all on his own. He's a ring-smart, seasoned wrestler. And we know that Riley Nova is occupied with other things at the moment, and I'm not going to see him here, I don't think, unless he, jumps in a taxi and gets here incredibly fast, but who knows, wouldn't put anything past Joseph Connors. However, this is going to be a competitive matchup.
100%. 100%. You've got Connors, who is cunning, cold, logical. And we've seen with Shane Hook, he is not afraid to be emotional. A part of his journey was being involved in that triple threat tag team match with his Rising Tide partner, Leon Cage. He didn't even need to be in that match, but he still went into it knowing that it could lose all of his medallions. He made the journey longer for himself, but the journey's destination is right here against Joseph Connors, and this is what Shane Hook will need to do. Use his quickness. Look at those speedy arm drags, catch the champion off guard. And now Hook, utilising what he does best on those ropes, the talent, the ring mastery, and Joseph Connors finds himself down on the ground.
Wow. Look at Shane Hook go.
But a big kick out at one there from our champion. The champion is not going to take that easy, and that was almost a swear there from Joseph Connors.
Well, you feel that he can't do anything. Well, I was going to say he can't do anything to stop this fast offense, but he's getting frustrated by it. He's trying to stop it now by following to the second rope. But Hook, he's the one standing tall. Oh, not for long.
And this is where the intelligence factor comes from Joseph Connors. He will verbally barb you, and he has got a plan 2 steps ahead of you. He is not afraid to use everything in his arsenal, whether it's the ring or whether it's the outside, as we see with that suplex.
Oh, there is not a lot of give, not a lot of padding there for Shane Hook. That's a nasty landing. That'll be reverberating all through his lower back and spine. His hips will be feeling that as well.
And while he's lying down on the ground, he is being berated with Joseph Connors. And this is the thing, Lucy, in these underground matches, when there is no crowd, you can hear every single stinging word and feel every stinging suplex as Connors, and did you notice that, Lucy, just hands on the face, knee on the chest. Such a disrespectful way to pin your opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Joseph Connors is doing everything he can to get under the skin of Shane Hook. You know, he knows that it's going to take a lot to kill the spirit of Shane Hook, so he's doing everything he can. Not giving him time to recover. He's back on him instantly. They're fighting words, like you said, and it's a difficult environment, this, without the fans, to your point, and some wrestlers find it difficult. A fan favourite like Shane Hook really thrives when there's people there to cheer him on, whereas someone like Joseph Connors prefers this environment where it's quiet and he... Oh, cover there. And like you said, he can... All those verbal pokes and prods have extra impact because there's nothing to drown it out.
Nothing to drown it out. Championship match. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Will we see a new champion here at Spinebuster TV Underground? We will see. Will it be a successful third defense? Or will Joseph Connors decapitate Shane Hook? And goes for the cover.
I'm giving you a chance. I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance.
And this is sadistic from Joseph Connors. I mean, we've had him on commentary with us, Lucy. We know how critical he is of the entire Spinebuster roster. He calls himself the king of the underground too. But will we see Shane Hook I mean, this is the thing with Joseph Connors. His hubris could very much be his downfall. But once again, putting Shane Hook down.
Yeah, there's no doubt in his mind that he deserves to be champion and will be champion for a very long time. And, I mean, the only person who he has any sort of respect for is Riley Nova, to be honest. He just sees everyone else as totally inferior to him.
But I would say the respect he has for Riley Nova is because Riley Nova has taken so many bullets for Joseph Connors, and looking to finally put the final bullet in that reign is Shane Hook, but being absolutely slammed to the ground from Joseph Connors there.
Yeah, you know, it's a conditional type of respect that Connors has for Riley Nova. It's not a mutually beneficial partnership. Now, you want to talk about a strong tag team. That's Rising Tide. And you mentioned it earlier, Shane Hook had everything to lose and nothing to gain from teaming with Leon Cage and taking part in in a mixed tag team match to try and help his partner get the gold medallion when he himself already had one. You know, he's defining the grind. He's put in so much work to get to this point.
So much work. That also included a sneak attack from Nathan Angel. So for Shane Hook, it's been a long, long road to get here. For Connors, he has held on to that title tight, with some assistance from Angel Hayes in his first defense against Tyler Owens, to a big victory against Elijah. And we will see Shane Hook trying to get a base, trying to get on his feet, as Connors is very content to snuff the light out from Shane Hook. But Shane now finally getting back to at least a knee, winding Connors. That strike hitting him right on the ribs. Ducks that line, discombobulating Connors. Connors is staggering. These strikes, oh my god, just an overhand from Connors, kick from Hook. And this is what Shane Hook, you talked about it, Lucy, the spirit of Shane Hook. That is what you need to defeat, but there is no defeating it right now when Shane Hook is on a roll. Big kick and taking Connors down.
Oh, Hook is feeling it. Series of epic strikes, finally getting Joseph Connors down. Shane Hook has got to try and capitalise at this point. This is his biggest window of opportunity yet in this match.
But he has taken so much punishment beforehand. But a big kick staggers Connors. Connors gently on his feet, right near the ropes, using that as leverage. Irish Whip reversal from Connors. But Hook using that acrobatic skill. And now, shooting star press, standing shooting star press, doesn't quite get the victory for Hook.
Wow, we've seen so many high-flying moves from Shane Hook in his epic journey in the grind, but never fails to take my breath away. He just makes it look effortless.
As Connors rightly mentioned, I am sure we are going to see many, many championship belts in the future of Shane Hook. But it would mean a lot to Hook to have the Spinebuster Underground title around his waist. You saw him was about to go to the top rope. Connors moved away. And Connors once again using it. And our referee Lilith, she knows the shenanigans of Connors.
Well, it was right in front of her. She wasn't going to let that one slide, but
run
look
through,
out.
Run through from Hook! Connors can't rely on his bag of tricks too much. Goes into that corner. The tide is high. Connors is holding on. Will Shane Hook be number one? Stomps Connors. This could be it. 1, 2, no!
Oh, big kick out for Joseph Connors. And I mean, look at him. He's shaken up. There's no doubt about it. Look at his face. Joseph Connors knows that his championship reign is in danger at this point.
And now it is Shane Hook who is going to be giving the verbal barbs. Turn around is fair play. And roll through from Hook. Connors creates space. Hip up from Hooks.
Oh my word. 2. Oh, kicks out.
That primal scream of frustration. Connors thought that was it. Lucy, I don't know about you. I thought that was it for a split second.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, me too. That was the closest it's got so far in this match.
Connors now. Big strikes to Shane Hook there. Connors, you can see he's panicking. He's no longer talking. He's no longer barbing. He knows how serious this is. Connors backbreaker. We have seen that so many times. Rolling through. Connors DDT. Spiking. Shane Hook. 1, 2, no.
Oh, and there's a sense of urgency now from Joseph Connors that we've not yet seen in this match.
Look at that split second of fear looking in the eyes of Joseph Connors. And this is the thing, Lucy, we saw it in his match against Elijah. He normally has Riley Nova cheering him on in the background. He normally is so confident in his abilities. But nothing for Connors here. It is the deafening silence of his own breath against Shane Hook. But Shane Hook will not die, at least not yet. Big kick, missed. Connors looking for a punt kick, just looking to decapitate Shane Hook. Shane Hook twirling through. Code red! Centre of the ring! 2! No!
Oh my god, this action is just non-stop.
Joseph Connors, Shane Hook, 2 generations of British wrestling. Fighting it out right here on SpinebusterTV. Shane Hook, oh my god, the grace. Shane Hook just laying in some harsh kicks to Connors, and oh Lucy, Connors is in a drop zone here.
Oh yes he is, perfect position. Oh no, moves out the way, face first goes Shane Hook.
DDT from Connors, champion doesn't quite retain yet. And here we go, Lucy, the composure of Connors is fully lost.
Yeah, the arm is cracking. He is clearly frustrated. He can't believe that Shane Hook is still fighting.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and the throne of the King of the Underground is crumbling. And it looks like Connors, as we've said, Lucy, very content of using every dirty trick, and there might be one more trick left in the bag.
Yeah, what's he doing grabbing the championship belt? I mean, he can't use it, he'll get disqualified. Oh, the referee's not going to stand for that.
Not going to stand for that. Lilith knows what's best. And roll through from Hook! Roll through from Hook! 2! No! And now Connors. Oh my god, almost decapitates Lilith! But oh, come on now! Come on now, not this way!
Oh, not like this.
Way! No! No! Shane Hook stays alive!
Shane Hook has just been low blood but still refuses to stay down. Connors thought he'd outsmarted everyone there, but it didn't work.
The spirit of Shane Hook, the soul of Shane Hook still fighting. All of those matches, all of those contests, everything he has done has led up to this moment as these two climb to the heavens. And this is a dangerous, dangerous position to be in.
Oh yeah, it is the two men that are on top of the grind now, on top of the turnbuckle, and what is going to happen here? A dangerous position. There goes Connors.
And now Hook was caught, but Connors once again. Space created. Cartwheeling on the rope from Hook. Off the ropes. But roll through from Connors. Technical wizardry. But crucifix from Hook. Hook's your new champion. Hook's your new champion. He's done it. Shane Hook has defeated Joseph Connors.
Look at the face of Shane Hook. He can barely believe it either. That was out of nowhere. Shane Hook outsmarting, out-wrestling Joseph Connors, and he is the new Underground champion.
The reign of terror of Joseph Connors has been washed away by the high tide of Shane Hook. Shane Hook has climbed to the top of the grind and is your new Spinebuster Underground champion. Connors is despondent.
It's a long way down from the top for Joseph Connors.
You've heard it from the new champion himself. Your brand new Spinebuster Underground champion, Shane Hook. Shane Hook is your new Spinebuster Underground champion as he successfully dethrones the former King of the Underground, Joseph Connors, who will need to start his journey all over again. For the Duchess, it's another lesson learned, but unfortunately not a medallion gained. For ALEAH James, she regains a Spartan medallion, but also has her sights set on Millie Mckenzie and the No Limits Championship.